Washington, and my testimony is that a few months ago I was in Chicago, Illinois, singing, because I'm a singer. I was singing and visiting family, and I noticed that I was having chest pains, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I actually thought that I was having gas, so I went to the store and I got some Tums, and I kept eating these Tums, and I kept drinking Coca-Cola, and I was like, oh, something is wrong with me. I couldn't quite figure out what it was, and finally, on the last day of my trip, I was in so much pain that I had to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, went to the emergency room, and I didn't have insurance at the time, but I was in so much pain that I didn't care, that I just said, Lord, I gotta go. So I went to the hospital, and they did some tests, and during the process of the tests, I was actually like praying, thinking in my head, Lord, how am I going to pay for all these tests? And the nurse accidentally put an IV in my arm, and the dye for this test procedure that I was having, the dye actually infiltrated in my arm, which made my arm swell up like Popeye the Sailor Man. So I didn't know what was going on at that time. I was just worried about everything. And after all of that went on, the doctor came back and told me that I had walking pneumonia, which, you know, it's functioning pneumonia. Most people don't know they have it, and it's very severe. And so I was glad to have that taken care of. But at the same time, the doctor told me that since the hospital made that mistake on my arm, that they would wipe out all of my medical bills. And so that's a testimony for me, because that was probably over $20,000 from staying in the hospital and just that whole process of hospital bills and insurance and everything. So I just wanted to give my testimony and to let you know that God is still in control, and that His hand is with us, even with things that might look like they're a mistake. They could be ordered by God. And there's my testimony. Thankful, thankful, thankful. And I'm healed, by the way. Feel a lot better.